Spencer Rose is just a normal high school student that enjoys watching football, hanging out with friends, and the normal stuff high school students do.
If I had to describe Spencer in one word, it would be incredible.
I'd say character. I would use the word refreshing.
He's a good person.
He is so many different things to so many different people.
You might be wondering, why is he so special? Spencer was born with a developmental disorder called trisomy 9p and still stays involved with high school activities.
Like any parent, when you have a kid, it changes your life. It just does it a little bit differently, I suppose. I guess starting out, you have this picture of what parenthood's going to be like and how successful your kid's going to be, and they're going to be the great athlete and a student leader and all this. So when you find out your kid has developmental disabilities, you just kind of have to rein that in.
They told us he could be in a wheelchair with a feeding tube and you know, at the most we could expect was him to develop to pre-adolescence with speaking 2 to 3 word sentences.
When Spencer was born, you know, we had to make that decision right then. Is he going to be a burden or a blessing? And then we decided to just accept him as a blessing for what he is, and he's been a blessing ever since. The nice thing, he has a little brother with the same exact syndrome because it's you know, handed down from me. I don't have it, but I'm like a carrier. And it's really been a big help because his little brother Zan, if anybody knows Zan, has the same thing as Spencer, but has an opposite personality. But developmentally, you know, it's kind of similar things. Physically, they battle the same things with dental issues, with development, communication, that sort of thing. But we don't know what Spencer's going to be like when he's an adult till he's an adult. You know, we'll see when we get there.
In a way, he's a Taoist, which if you don't know what a Taoist is, it's really just this Eastern philosophy of simplifying your life. And I've always tried to live by that philosophy. And I see Spencer living in a way that I think a lot of Taoists would, and it always makes me want to be a little more like that.
And I think how he lives life, how he touches people, how he experiences things, how he doesn't let anything hold him back, it's passionate with this young man.
The first time I met Spencer was his first day of kindergarten. It was probably about 12 years ago. One story I do remember was I was in the grocery store and he was probably about in the 1st grade, and I met him and his dad. They were coming out, and his dad was so excited because Spencer was reading the grocery list. And he told Dad told the guy that was carrying the groceries to just drop everything. I have to explain this to this lady. And he was in tears. It was wonderful. I love Spencer to death. It's going to be sad when I have to leave him, or he has to leave me, I guess is what's going to happen. I hope we keep in touch. And he's just an all-around good kid.
Who is your favorite teacher?
Mr. Petrie.
What has she helped you do?
Math, reading, spelling, everything.
Do you love her?
Yes.
Why do you love her?
Because she loves me.
You know, a little thing like a high five or a what's up Spence or a special handshake, you know, or someone just taking the time to talk to him just puts him in a good mood. And I think to be that content is a gift that he has. The fact that he can show us that you can have these challenges every day, yet still approach every day like it's a gift. And you know, that's how he inspires me.
I think he's a role model for people. That, you know, just because sometimes life hasn't dealt you the best cards, that doesn't mean you can't be active, and you still can't be out there and have fun and enjoy life.
He always had this smile on his face and looked like he was in on something that I couldn't quite figure out what it was. Like he knew something that nobody else knew.
He makes every person that he meets feel like they are the most special person to him.
Wherever he is, those around him, he makes them better. It's like they perk up, they're nice to each other. He has this glow about him.
One of the things that helped him get involved was when I believe it was Mr. Edwards came up with the idea that he should help out with the football team. And they just treated him so nice. They got him a jersey, let him pick out his own number, put his name on the back. You got to go to the games, and he just loved hanging out on the sidelines and being part of it. Men trying to, or young men trying to develop as adults, and he needed to be around that. And I think that was a great thing. And and when they got him his Letterman's jacket, it was just one of the greatest things ever. That they would think that much of him, to spend that much money and take that much time and bring him out in front of everybody and present him with his Letterman's jacket. I know that made Jennifer and I happier than it made him. It just was one of the greatest things ever.
Last year, during the football season, during his managerial duties, he would bring water out to the players during timeouts. And I was coming back off the field with him, and as I was reaching for water, he kept hitting my hand away and saying, "No, that's for the football players," and he would not let me have it. And I'd forgotten all about it until Coach Scheft actually showed it to me on video.
I would just like to say, just the relationship I've had with Spencer and also with his family has been a real great point in my life, in my teaching career, 4.5 years. My experience with Spencer has been great.
I've always found that's really enjoyable just to interact with that whole family, great people.
God bless his parents and his classmates and everybody else who's been around him. They've treated him just like every other kid in the world, and he's reaping all the benefits for it.
He knows that that's how he's going to be, and it never seems to get him down.
Like I said, I don't know what it is, but he just makes people better. He makes people better.
Hey, child, up and go. A big world is out there waiting for us. I do live in every day. Outside, you will find there is love all around you. It takes you, makes you wanna say that it's a beautiful